I don't know who sat down and looked at Casey Jones, the vigilante, and thought to themselves, you know what would be a great approach to this character? Making him a cop. Casey being a police officer is so unbelievably antithetical to his character that I can't even bring myself to be mad. I'm just completely baffled. My guess as to why they went this route is because Casey's whole thing, particularly in the 1987 series, is being comically obsessed with the law. However, they took all of the comedy and fun out of that characterization and only kept the law part. I'm not against reinterpreting a character, and I think it could have been a really interesting leaping off point for him to recognize that the legal system was failing at combating the threats present in the city. But despite turning away from his job during the film, it was because he was fired and he was still very dedicated to that dream of becoming a detective. Taking crazy vigilante guy with no actual authority is obsessed with the law and turning him into guy whose job is enforcing the law is not only really annoying, but it's so boring. If Casey Jones is boring, you're doing something horribly wrong. He's meant to be chaotic and very memorable, whether that be because he's a little bit crazy or a bit of a dumbass, what have you. There are a lot of ways you could play with Casey Jones' characterization to make him even more compelling, but the choices that they made for Out of the Shadows simply did not work. He just feels like some random guy that circumstantially became an ally to the Turtles, which to be fair is what Casey Jones usually is, but without a distinct personality or compelling story behind the character, I simply do not care about him. Out of the Shadows, Casey Jones is undeniably the worst interpretation of the character. I would have preferred if Casey wasn't in the film at all.